Satnam, everyone. It's Candace from Soulfire Social. Welcome back together for the first of our monthly cacao ceremonies. Today's ceremony is called Transitions, and we're going to be tapping into the energies of the fall equinox. So with our cacao, let's just take a moment to really honor this beautiful plant medicine and its vibration, its feminine spirit, the goddess spirit within this cacao, the criollo bean that was used by the Mayans and the Aztecs for heart opening, for releasing negativity, and just for coming into that vibration within and allowing then all of the vibrations of the music on this journey, the drums we're going to be bringing in today, to kind of come together, to coalesce and vibrate. And as we think for a moment, looking at this kind of beautiful magic, the intention, I'm going to state it again. I am grateful for, I am committed to create more space for. So as we bring in this cacao, we drink it asking for wisdom and guidance and clarity on our journey so that we can receive the right messages that we need to make this transition for our highest and deepest good. So I invite you to bring that cacao in and just take a moment to let it start to flow through the body. And as you're drinking your cacao, we'll be bringing all of this in. You could save maybe one sip. I just invite you just to listen. We are transferring from a time of fire, from a time of bloom, full bloom. This is the time of the year when everything is finishing in its greatest bloom, the fruits of the summer. We see the squash, the pumpkins, all of these big, amazing, majestic fruits of the growth from the summer coming to us in great abundance. And in this time where we transfer from light into dark, we have to prepare ourselves because we go from kind of this very fiery time into the beginning of what will be, hopefully, if we can make a commitment to giving it to ourselves, a little bit more of a time of introspection, of quiet, of awareness, where we can give ourselves with the seasons the ability to rest and to reflect. The equinox itself on Thursday evening was that beautiful balance between light and dark, and we transfer now into more darkness through the winter solstice. And I want you to think, so many of you have been working with me, and I know everyone on here, if you haven't been working with me, I'm sure you've made intentions through the winter solstice, through the spring equinox and the summer, maybe your intentions, maybe you did them at New Year's. We're going to review those and see where we stand. We're going to look at where did we grow? Where were the seeds really successful? And the last ceremony we did, we pulled some weeds. We looked at our wheel of life. We're going to revisit that because any seeds that you plant now, it's not like spring. You plant them 3 days later, it's kind of growing and frolicking. These are the seeds we want to plant deep, deep, deep down in the earth that won't even blossom until spring. These are like the anchor. This is like, these are going to be, all right, these are my seeds that I'm going to put in this earth that are going to be so strong, so fundamental. They're going to survive whatever challenges come. These are the ones I want to focus on, that I want to nourish through all of the challenges of that darkness, of that cold, of that winter that come in that time so that they can bloom in the spring. We're going to be using a combination of variety of music. We're going to do some shamanic drumming. We're going to be going to the lower world in a different way than we have before, meeting our shamanic healer. And I'll talk to you a little bit about that as we're on the journey. But I'm going to pick a card for the group, and then we're going to get started. And as you have in your journal or pen near you, feel free during the journey, if you have insights into that intention. We usually put the intentions in the chat, but we're not today because we're going to allow them to evolve through the journey. I'm going to talk about them at the end. I'm just going to say it one more time in case you didn't get it. I am grateful for, it doesn't have to be one thing, it can be many. I am committed to doing. What are we committing to? We need to take action. This isn't just about feeling good in ceremony. What am I willing to do to create more space for that growth, for those seeds, so that really I can use this transition to evolve and up level? Okay, it's a pretty darn good card. No, well, interesting. I thought it said transformation, and it actually says formation. Look how beautiful that is. I'm taking it from the Sacred Earth deck, and I will send this to you in the follow-up email, but how beautiful. And let me just read to you, there's 3 parts to the Sacred Earth Oracle. And I'm going to read you the earthly meaning and the spiritual meaning, and we'll take the insights at the end. So I'll read it to you as you can have a look at it. Earthly meaning: let emotions settle before you scramble into action. Observe, reserve judgment until all is revealed. Allow a situation to unfold in its own time and space with minimal interference. How hard is that? That's hard to do sometimes, right? It's going to get better. Play with your sense of self, challenge it, add to it, pull it apart, bounce it off other people, and let it take new form. Spiritual meaning: the process of self-discovery deepens and strengthens your spiritual connection to life, earth, and the universe. Expansion means deepening emotions, questioning your reality, and scrutinizing the meaning of life. Gradually, you will come to know your own undeniable truths, and gradually you will let them go as you embrace even more profound realizations. Every precious, miraculous moment of your life has the opportunity to transform you. I'm just going to add a personal comment. I've been going through some challenges since I returned, and honestly, I couldn't, that card is really poignant. We're on this journey and we try so hard to be living from this love and above, but life and reality is that we are faced with challenges. And, I think sometimes even all the work we do, I know for me, I found myself coming into like fear and letting things impact me. And I wasn't in my flow of love and above. And how do we, rather than interfering, take a moment, create some space, and look at what the bigger picture might be? How do we get back into that space? Committing, I know for me, committing to my practice, committing to my meditation. So thinking about those things, when we get off balance, your job is on this spiritual journey is to make sure you have that little bell. The monks have the bell. What's your bell that gets you back and says, wait a minute, this is not how I want to react. I may not be in control of this, but I am in control of me and how I react. And again, sometimes it's just stepping off that train, giving yourself that time of awareness and reflection. And I feel like that's exactly what this fall to winter is. How do we stop, and even in a world that does not stop, to give ourselves that time of rest and introspection? And that's what we're going to do today. So bringing the hands together, I want you to interlace the fingers. We're going to then bring out the ring finger into this beautiful mudra. I want us to vibrate first ourselves so that we can receive vibrations of the sounds even more greatly. You know that your vibration is the most healing on the planet. I want you to hold this right at your heart center, right here, so you can feel the vibration. We're going to be chanting Ong, O-N-G. When we chant it, your tongue hits the roof of the mouth. It'll create vibration through the nasal cavity. It is a mudra, and the mantra together is for inner peace and happiness. And that's how I just want us to be vibrating going in, because this is about celebration as well for all the work that you've done. The finger out projects the vibration to the universe. So let it point up a little bit. Relax the shoulders down. Let's close the eyes. We're going to be doing 5 ongs. They're going to flow. Just go ahead and really get into it so your vibration can really start to move with the cacao in the body. Let's take a nice long deep inhale in. Exhale, sigh. Coming into that place of peace at the heart. Let's inhale and begin. Inhale, hold the breath. Concentrate on your vibration, inner peace, happiness. Release, breath. Release the breath. And go ahead and relax back into a place of comfort and ease. If you have earbuds or an external speaker, go ahead and lock those in. And just know there's going to be times in this ceremony where I am not going to be speaking. I'm really giving you some spaciousness to journey. My one reminder to you is this is your experience. I will guide you. But if the goddess of cacao takes you somewhere very different, follow her, not me. This is yours. If you fall asleep, don't worry. This just no expectations. Let the sounds, let the guidance go where you need to go today and honor that. And if it means you want to get up and journal, whatever you need to do, hear the calling and trust your intuition, trust yourself. Finishing the cacao, lying back, we shall begin. Take a nice long deep inhale in through the nose. Let go and release. Release the body. Let go. I'm going to be working with our breath first to relax the body, then to ignite the chakras. To bring your attention to the head, the face. And I want you to take a long, deep inhale in through the nose. Tensing a little bit, maybe the brow, the jaw, coming into awareness, all of the muscles in the face. And when you release, it can be through the mouth or the nose. I want you to relax the entire visage, completely letting the head go. It can be 1 or 2 breaths, whatever works for you. Breathe next into the neck. Conscious of the tendons, the muscles. Let it go. Feel the neck relax onto your pillow or the floor, the mat. Next, I want you to breathe in to both shoulders, like maybe pull them up a little bit. Right side, left side. Any tension. And as you release, let it go from the shoulders down through the upper arms. Breathe in again, maybe into the elbows and the forearms. Releasing tension. Breathe as if you could breathe into your palms. And let any tension go through the palms, each finger. Right to the very tip. Breathe in to the entire mid and upper back. Feel the expansion from the prana and then let it go. Let it flow into the lower back, completely release. Breathe into the upper chest. Feel it rise, release, let it flow through the breast, down the ribs. Breathe into the solar plexus and into the navel. And then let it go. All of the muscles in the belly. Let the core relax. Breathe in to the pelvis, into your root and your sacral waters. Let it go down the buttocks and into the thighs. You can breathe in and consciously also tense through the legs, releasing down into the calves, down to the ankles. And then breathe in, like you can breathe air into the soles of your feet, each of your toes, maybe contract the feet and let go. Let go. And taking a few beautiful breaths into the body. Complete release. Tuning into the prana flowing into your body. Tuning in to the cacao flowing through your veins. And with each breath, that prana ignites the blood. Beautiful, magical cacao vibration, her spirit flowing in you as well. And now we use our breath. We're going to use our breath, that beautiful prana and the cacao, to ignite our chakras, to ignite the chakras. And so inhale into your crown, bringing white golden prana, chocolate golden vibration. Let it ignite, and as you release the breath, you open like 1,000-petaled lotus the crown of the head, opening up your connection to the heavens. We keep breathing into the crown, making sure it is fully activated and open. The 10th gate, connection to our spirituality, our connection to the divine. And I want you to go ahead and inhale as if you could breathe in and ignite the third eye. As if you could flutter it open, tapping into all of your beautiful intuition, knowing, trusting. Releasing anything that's blocking and inhaling in again. Third eye, open. Trust in the wisdom from the cacao, from the goddess. Next breath in, breathe into your throat. We're going to hear the truth, talking to our guides, our healers, our animal spirits today, trusting what they have to tell us. Trusting ourselves to ask the right questions. Breathing into your heart. Love, self-love, compassion, opportunity, gratitude, joy, all of the things in your beautiful heart. Let it all meet. Let it flow, ignite. Ignite your heart. Keep breathing into that space. Let it get wider and broader. Come down and bring your attention to your solar plexus and your navel, that fiery Manipura, your warrior-esque spirit. And breathe in. Ignite your confidence, your power. Let go anything that stands in the way. And breathe in there again. Let those fires be ignited. Now into the orange sacral waters, our creativity and our passion. Breathe it in. See it expand. For women, it's the womb space. For men and women, it's the home of the internal sexual organs. Ignite it. Let go. We want to flow. Down to the red root. Breathe in, ignite, safety, security, connection to the mother. How you want it to be, lit up with cacao, lit up with life force, Focus if you need. Anywhere that needs a little extra attention before we begin. Observe the flow of energy from the root to the crown. Start to expand it out of the body. Energy 360 degrees, starting to shift out, to expand out into the auric field. We allow ourselves to connect to higher energies. Observe. Be in your most expanded state of flow. And in this state, this is where we begin. I want you to visualize here that you're beginning to walk along a path. And this path can be through trees, through a meadow. But we're exploring the verdant beauty of the earth, of the mother in full bloom, just as we're coming into equilibrium and balance, getting ready for harvest, getting ready for fall. Walk feet gently on the earth, and I simply want you to enjoy. The path is going to lead you not to a door, but to an open gate to your space. But take time, meander, notice every color, every fruit, every animal, every scent, the temperature, the warmth of the sun, the coolness of the breeze, whatever it is for you. Feel your feet gentle, kissing the earth as you walk, and go slow. And you'll know it's yours when you get there. And I don't want you to go in yet. I just want you to perhaps peek through when you get there and notice the majesty inside and everything around you. Stand grounded before the gate. Connected. Aware. And as you gaze in, you realize, wow, in this gate is my wheel of life. It shows me the health of my garden, in my relationships, in my work, in my family, in my community. This is where all of the seeds that I've planted over the years, this year, years ago, friendships, the blooms, the trees, all of them come to grow. And we get ready, because when we open the gate, the goddess will be waiting, and she wants to dance and celebrate with you this harvest of all of the work that you've done, this manifestation of all of the seeds you planted. Throw open the gate and go explore the beauty of your garden. Celebrate all of the work that you've done. Meet the goddess and dance in gratitude and joy. Do not be shy in your celebration. Show her all of the wonder. Acknowledge all of the good things you've done and created. All of the healing, all of the growth. Your garden in all its glory. And under all of this beautiful bloom, all of this majesty, the goddess invites you to lie down at the center of this beautiful wheel of life in this garden. And we lie back and we feel the beauty of the earth beneath us. And we gaze up at the majesty of all we've grown, and we watch as the sun rises to its highest point, and we come into a space of gratitude. And for the next few minutes, just look at how everything has grown. Feel the sun. And be at the center of your life, taking it all in. The sun is almost directly above, warm on your body. And all you have to do is lie in your own abundance, taking that moment to appreciate yourself. Come into that space, appreciate what you do for others, for your family, for your friends. Honor yourself. Honor yourself. And in this space of great love for all that you do, the understanding you've shown others, the work that you've done to raise your consciousness, and in this state of self-love and appreciation, we begin a special journey down to review from a different perspective. So as you lay on the earth and the sun slowly starts to tip, starting its gentle phasing down, we listen to the drums. And from the center of our garden, we feel the pull of the mother. And very slowly, we start to drop through the center of our sacred circle in this space, down into our lower world center and sacred healing space. And as you slowly start to drop down, there's no fear. This is a beautiful calling to observe in a different way. Notice as you drop through the first layers of the earth, be it moss, grass, leaves, dirt, slowly observing the sand, the rocks, the roots, the water, all vibrating and calling you down in your connection. Take your time, take it slow. This is all about awareness. Drop further, you're going to be landing directly below the sacred circle and wheel, this garden above. So you're dropping down and you're landing so gently in this beautiful space between the surface of the earth and the central mother. And as you land, you can see all of the roots from your garden. You can see how they flow up through the earth, but it's a perspective from below. Here, when you land, I want you to call in your animal spirit. I want you to call in your power animal for today. Who needs to be protecting you on this journey? As they come in, ask any questions you need. What is your name? Why are you here for me today? Take a moment, get acquainted. Spirit animal and power animal waiting for you as you sit comfortably. In this beautiful earthly space, your garden above. As you get comfortable with your animals for this journey, we prepare to call in our healing shaman from the lower world. When we call in the healing shaman, take the opportunity to pay close attention to who shows up for you today. Maybe an old friend, maybe a new healer. Yourself, your shaman, and your guides. All of you will soon gather, just sitting comfortably together below that wheel garden of life above. Take a moment to meet and greet and get settled. Find your space, your healer. For the next few moments, you are invited to look at your garden from below. Sometimes we have beautiful flowers, beautiful things that come up, and they're only meant to be there for a reason, for a season. The roots aren't deep. Sometimes we have weeds, which may above earth look beautiful and colorful, but beneath you can see maybe they're infecting the health of some of the other plants, which are so firm and so strong. What your shaman is inviting you to do is to look at the roots of the most important plants and trees. What's growing, what's strong, what's getting in the way. Where might some of these roots need a little extra care? Family, work, friends, community. Go through your wheel, go through your roots. How deep, how strong. What is fleeting, what can be moved for those big seeds. Those big, beautiful seeds need space in the earth. If there's too many weeds, they will not grow. Now, the shaman hands you a basket of string. On the roots and the plants that nourish you, go and tie a bow of gratitude on them. Acknowledge them. On the roots that we need to remove, we thank. We tie a different colored bow and we wish that life well, that spirit, that energy well. Even if it was a challenge, we wish it well with thanks and gratitude for the experience, but we mark it. Thank you. We tie it tight. We're letting that root go. You pick the color for gratitude. You pick the color for what you want to release. Tie the bows on the roots. If you're unsure, speak to your healers, speak to your guides. tying the bows of gratitude and release. And over the course of the next few minutes, just make sure that you go through that entire wheel of your life and be clear, be definitive. When you have finished with your bows, you're invited to lie back and observe, ask questions. What are the big seeds that I need to plant as we go into this darkness? What have I learned this year? What am I letting go? What do I really need fundamentally to nourish and plant? We've learned so much this year. We've learned so much in these journeys. Get clear, get strong. Continue to listen. But when you're ready, when you feel that your work is done and the decisions have been made, what I need to commit to, I want you to just lie back and rest and receive healing from your shamanic healer. Let the sounds, let your healer's energy work bring you into a space. Just receive. We are allowed to create space to rest and receive. When you're done with the work, just be. Just be. making the clear decision, and then letting it go. You know your foundations. And as you come into that space of acceptance and beauty, you start to notice that above, where the trees were blooming and the sun was high, it's now dropping. The colors of the leaves are beginning to change. The light is getting a little less bright. The shaman hands you a basket and asks you to very intentionally pick the seeds that you need to plant, because the goddess is waiting for you. To plant the last seeds before the darkness comes. Pick them up like they have the intention written in them, in their being. They're vibrating with what you want to plant. But before you go, we look up at the boughs. I am grateful for. Take note. I am committed to doing what magic, to create more space for what magic in your life. And as you receive and acknowledge exactly what that is, the shaman shows you a beautiful winding staircase up through the roots. And the shaman will take care of the plants that you marked for release, clearing them out so by the time you wind yourself up, step by step with your seeds, confident, trusting yourself and your guides, what's for your highest and deepest good. And what a beautiful walk this is, up through the earth, up through the grasses and the roots. Strong, clear, committed. Thanking your animal spirits, your guides from the lower world as we rise higher, up, reaching that space between our sacred garden above the grasses and the roots below. Shaman finishing the job, clearing the space from below, making sure everything that needs to be released is released from the roots. as you start to make the transition up through the soil, the dirt. We open ourselves into the space of cool fall, autumnal blessings, and the goddess is here to greet you. And we celebrate again as we plant the seeds with the goddess in our garden. Plant them with joy, let the leaves fall as you dance and prance and plant. Dance in the leaves, plant the seeds. Embrace and love on the plants that you want to nourish. Give them extra care. Spread beautiful energy. Touch them. Feel them. Give them love and nourishment so they will survive the challenges. Know your gratitude. Be there in the spring. Allow yourself a little time to dance in the falling leaves with your beautiful goddess, acknowledging how she showed up for you today as a beautiful space holder, bringing her heart-opening energy in. Play in the leaves. As the excitement and joy of creating this space and getting it ready for the dark months, we sit with the goddess as the leaves fall, patting the earth beneath us. And I want you to visualize yourself in the center of that circle with your goddess, as that sun really does start to ebb into sunset. And for the next next few minutes, simply watch as that transition changes. Light into a glow, into dark and stars. In the center of the life you've created and tended. Stars, comets, perhaps the beautiful moon. As you gaze up, acknowledging all the angels and guides, watch as you create the space, who support you. Today they observe and guide just energetically, but we have one more part of our journey coming to you in this space. Your older self. Perhaps it's yourself in the spring. Perhaps it's a year, 2 years from now. They come into your space and they take your hand. They embrace you. And we know that this is the energy and the love of the person who has committed to their self, who has nourished the garden. And we feel into that energy as we are heart to heart. And it gives us strength with our commitment because we see that light and that joy and that love. And they lift us up, and we rise with our older self. And as we rise, our perspective goes from our small circle of self, and it expands out. And perhaps we see for a moment the gardens of those we love, the gardens of the world, the challenges we may face. But your older self will show you what you need to see today. So follow the flight that you across timelines needs to see today. Finishing your time with your older self, thanking all of your guides and animals for wisdom on this journey, thanking the goddess. We land back in our circle. And we sit alone. The center of our circle. In the darkness. And we just breathe. We breathe. We connect with our flow. With our wisdom. In the center of this circle, we feel the grounding and the connection to the mother. Feel the connection to the divine through the crown. And we focus on the love and gratitude in our heart. We take a few breaths for courage, deep into the navel, knowing there will be challenges to face, but knowing how much support we have. And we come into complete balance and equanimity, our light, our dark, our masculine, our feminine, our yin, our yang, no matter what the season, no matter what comes our way, we can come back to this balance and enjoy it. And see yourself in this sacred space, rising, stretching, and we'll start to walk back to the gate. Our feet so gently on the earth, our feet so gently kissing the land. And we take the journey, opening the gate, closing it behind us. We start the walk. Leaves falling all around. Sensing the transition, the transformation. And we embrace the newness of this time. And we come back into this circle together. We come to the end of the trail, to your sacred home, to your sacred space. Perhaps you open the door to come back inside, here where we rest. And we breathe. And we breathe. Feel the connection of the root to the earth and the crown to the heavens, and we breathe into our heart. And we start to move our toes and fingers. Don't wake up the brain too much. We want to stay in this liminal space, but we start to move. We're going to come into a blessing for ourselves, so we start to move fingers, toes. We breathe in. Take a minute to bring yourself seated. Stay with the eyes closed. Stay very tuned in to your own awareness. Keep breathing. Keep yourself aware. Everything is relaxed. Everything is connected. We are in flow. Get into your space, sitting up, really come into a beautiful yogic posture. Come into place where you're cognizant of the flow from tip to toe, root to crown. And as you get settled, simply taking in the words, knowing sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma, infinity, life, death, rebirth, the cycle of life. Take your right hand, place it 6 inches above your crown. Make an arc above your head, not over the top, but over the crown, 6 inches up. The left hand comes into the heart and it touches, the arm is parallel. This is your posture. The words are simply, I bless myself. You can listen, you can chant, but this is for self-blessing. This is where we bring our journey into the reality of this dimension. I bless myself, I bless myself, I am, bless yourself. I bless myself, I am, I bless myself, I bless myself, I am, I bless myself, I bless myself, I am, Bless myself, I bless myself, I am, I bless myself, I bless myself, I am, feel it. I bless myself, I bless myself, I am, 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 Bless myself, I bless myself, I am, I 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 bless myself. I bless myself. I am. I bless myself. I bless myself. I am. Inhale. Hold. Rain blessings on yourself for all that you do, all that you are and will be. Release the breath, keep the posture. Again, inhale. Bless yourself. Release the breath, keep the posture. We do it one more time. Inhale. Hold, bless. Slow release, let the arms drop, roll the shoulders. Take a moment to review your intention and add what you need to add. If you feel that you would like your personal time now, totally understand. If you want to log off, but I'd love to have everyone go around and share perhaps their intention as it comes now. Take a moment. And for everyone who's joined for the recording, I invite you to please feel free to share with me your intention as well. Sat Nam.